We're just getting started, just waiting for some more people to join in. Can you? Hello? Is everybody can hear me okay? Welcome everyone in live online as well as on Zoom. Namaste. I have if you have any question, please do drop the message or you can unmute yourself, you can ask, but your voice will be projected, available on a net, but not your face, just so you are aware before you unmute. But I have one question. Is somebody asked, this question may be valid or applied to many people, not just to a one individual. The question is, what is in my experience allows or supports practices to move from something we do to something we truly embody, something we become. His question, whole purpose, in my opinion, your whole purpose, in my opinion, to do anything just to be whatever you're practicing, you want to embody it. You will not do anything just to be busy. There are people who will do lots of things just to be busy. You can be one of them, or you can try to implement whatever experience you have through the practice in your day-to-day life. For example, if you're practicing a meditation, practice, during the meditation, your mind may be very busy. But when you finish your practice, your sadhana, you feel little tranquil, little calm, little peace. And that peace, for the day one you practicing, maybe a week you practice, the ripple effect of the practice will last maybe half an hour, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 1 hour. If you practice every day, that will increase maybe one day, maybe a 2 hour, maybe 3 hour. But you practicing regularly every day. That means the ripple effect will extend with a longer period of the time. What can support from what you are practicing to what you will become, or what is discipline, everyday practice. It is not a one-off. You must be consistent in your practice. You must have a discipline in your practice, no matter what goes, what will happen? You are not going to skip your practice. That's the first fundamental part. Your dedication and devotion towards to the practice. To achieve that what you are practicing, for that practice, whatever experience you are having, to making to become part of you, to be you. But remember, what you will become, it will change. Nothing is permanent. You are constantly changing. If you think that I experience a very peaceful vibration today in my meditation or my kindness practice or compassion practice, I would like to have the same experience tomorrow. First, have no expectation. You don't go into any practice with expectation. That means your mind will find a way to create a projection. Once your mind creates a projection, you don't even know that you are really experiencing it, or it is just past information being repeated to your mind. So, every day dedicated regular practice and remain open, not chase the experience, but become available to the experience. Second part, dedication, devotion. Whenever you are practicing, whatever you are practicing, not chase the experience or project the experience or seek the experience, but become available to the experience. You remain attentive, available, and alert to whatever experience is happening. You are there for that experience to witness it and accept it and embody it. Then it will become your regular, everyday, day-to-day ripple effect. You become available, attentive, truly embodying yourself, not what you are practicing. Practicing is just only a tool. If you are practicing kindness and compassion, yoga or meditation or mindfulness, what are you practicing them for? To be a kind human being, compassionate human being, to be yourself, to be yourself. But if you just transform the practice with no openness or possibility to adaptability and change, that will become rigid. It will feel like one day you've been put into a box that you want to get out of. There are many people who have brought the, let's say, for example, I'm practicing yoga every day, for example, which I do. And then my yoga, there are many, yoga have certain criteria, rules, regulations, principles, and I have to live certain lifestyle. Without me allowing and experiencing the yoga to be in my body and flourish in its own accord, its own timing, I impose on myself those conditions, then it is going to be very difficult. I can sustain it maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe a couple of years. Then after that, I would like to escape from it because it no longer gives me the joy. Because if I had a feeling one day, I want to have the same feeling every day. That's not the case. Yoga teaches you to be with yourself, available, attentive in any scenario, and accept yourself, whatever experience it happens. So, real time sensation, real time witnessing, real time experience of being you, who you are. You are not fixed. You are constantly changing. Your awareness constantly changing. So, your experience, whatever you're practicing, is also going to change. If you create yourself fixed definition of your practice or your sadhana or expectation from your sadhana. That soon and later is going to be very difficult to sustain it. There's always a progressive approach to sadhana should be open and progressive, like your consciousness is constantly expanding, like your awareness is constantly growing. Your mind is always new. Your mind is not the same. How you can truly become what you are practicing, dedication and devotion to your sadhana, a regular practice. Second, remain open, receptive to whatever experience that you are having. You are open to receive it. No projection, no expectation, no matter in any circumstances that comes along that you want to skip the practice. Try to even the practice when you don't want to practice at all. That level of discipline one should have. So in my experience, in my opinion, to make that transition is first is acceptance, no projection, a regular practice. You can embody it 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, maybe in a lifetime, maybe not in this lifetime, maybe in next lifetime, who knows? You cannot predict it. But your path in the life is just to remain practicing. Did that make sense? I have a one more question. Do you have any question in there? Everybody okay? Okay. I have a question about somebody asked, how to stop judging? How to stop judging? This question comes up again and again by many people in different scenarios. Remember, judgment is the nature of the mind. You are judging constantly 24/7. Everything that you are doing, you are judging. When you're eating food, you are judging. Whatever you're consuming, you are judging. Whoever you are hanging or you are associating, you are judging. Whatever you are receiving, you are judging. What you are saying, what you want to say, you are judging. Only thing you need to be aware of, when you are judging people, you are not being cruel. You are not being unkind. Being compassionate. Judgment with compassion. Judgment with compassion. Using your viveka, which is a ability to discern what to say, what not to say, when to say, and how to say it. Be compassionate. You cannot be unkind. You cannot be uncompassionate. So the judgment should come from place of love. Judgment should come from place of care. Judgment should come from place of compassion. Judgment should come from place of kindness. As I am also judging all the time. When I'm teaching you class, I'm judging you that you're doing right or wrong. That is also a judgment. If I don't adjust or give you the feedback, then there is no use of having a teacher. Judgment is a nature of the mind. You can never avoid it. You are yourself judging that you are judging. That there is judgment itself. So, only thing you can implement when you are judging, that are you judging the person from place of envy, anger, frustration, or jealousy, or to be unkind, to be cruel, or you judging the person from place of compassion, kind, that you would like to help and support. There are two different ways one can. I think we talked about last Sangha or Sangha before. Sometimes even your actions, there's two people, one person takes the knife and attacks somebody and hurts somebody. Somebody get cut by the knife. This person will be punished, or maybe police will arrest it, maybe put in a prison, who knows? Okay? From the person's actions, this person is left the body. Same is the doctor who is cutting your body to recover and help you or heal you from the some discomfort you may have in the body. Action is the same. The both parties are cutting your body with a knife, somebody's body with a knife. In the process of that critical surgery, the patient also leaves the body. I don't personally think the doctor will be put in a prison or will be punished. So action is the same, but your intention is makes big difference. If your intention of judgment, what is the intention behind the judgment? What is your initial investment in the process of judgment when you are judging somebody? So I will suggest, be compassionate and kind whenever you think that you are judging, or if somebody feel uncomfortable by your judgment, feel free, always ready to apologize. Say, sorry if I hurt or uh, created any form of discomfort to your being. That is the way of dharma is. Way of dharma is always you are ready to adapt and change and accept, and be compassionate and kind at the same time while you are judging as well. So if you are here who asked the question about judgment, I hope that makes sense to you. Is that clear, everyone? Let me have a look. There's one more question. Is there? How can we motivate people who is not on the yoga path? Motivation is temporary. You can motivate somebody or somebody get motivated. The moment they achieve what they were motivated about, and they will stop, they will drop the practice. So motivation is a very narrow path. Motivation is a target driven. You tell somebody you should meditate because you will feel a little bit peace and quiet. Person will meditate, person feel peace and quiet, and journey ends. So I will not try to motivate anyone, my personal opinion. And same time, I will not try to demotivate person who is meditating. But the question is how you can encourage somebody. Don't give them a reward system. The moment you do a reward system in the phase of motivation, it's a very thought driven. If you give them a possibility to experience something deeper and let them decide how they feel. If they like the feeling, they will continue. If they don't like the feeling, they are their way, you are your way. So there is no need to impose the meditation on people. They no need to motivate them, but give them an experiential possibility to something they can self-witness it, how they feel. Once, for example, I can try to motivate you to eat some food, yeah. There was if I try to motivate you, eat spicy chili, yeah. No matter how hard I try, I can tell you is good for the heart, like cayenne pepper is good for your metabolism, good for this, good for that. If you don't want to do it, you will not do it, or you may not even like the taste. What I am describing it. Say maybe just try one time. If somebody is not practicing yoga, just tell them try one time. Who does not like, in my opinion, to spend time with themselves? Who doesn't like to spend time with themselves? Everybody does. So tell them not to meditate. Would you like to remain in peace and quiet? Just with yourself and watch the drama of the mind? Some people may find that very interesting. Some people may say, would you like to just relax and be calm? Just give them possibility to experience. But don't try to oversell. If they like it, great. Doesn't like it, don't force. Don't force it. If somebody doesn't believe, I remember I was giving healing once, so say it doesn't work on me. I said, I'm not trying to prove myself it works on you. So you can't do healing on me. I say, I'm not trying to prove. You like it, you want it, I give it. If you don't want it, please save me my time. It's a very important part. You don't try, somebody is not hungry. If somebody is not hungry and you try to force feed them, it is going to give them an indigestion. And you will also lose the food. You could feed somebody who is hungry. Somebody who is hungry should feed them. Not somebody who already full or think does not want your food. So it's a simple analogy I can give it to you. If somebody is not ready or want, don't try to force feed them. You give them a possibility, leave them. Show them where they can find it. Or you can share your experience. If you share your experience, that can become a good base for them to create a relatability. If you share how you feel, but in honest form. Yeah, there are many people. We call it. You can call it hypochondria, or they imagine more than they experience. So avoid fantasizing your own sadhana. Avoid fantasizing your experience. So give them your true lowest base experience, that what one person can relate with it. Do you follow? So avoid, just share your personal experience and changes that have enabled in your awareness, in your consciousness, in your lifestyle. How does it make you feel? It's the best uh, statement you can share with them. If they like it, maybe they don't like who you become. I remember once I was teaching somebody a meditation. Person become very calm from being very agitated, not able to sit down for a 10 minutes with eyes closed, to be with themselves for 10 minutes. And they get so many gadgets from some CDs, some things to wear, the mala's house filled with many objects. Person cannot meditate. And they went to different very famous people's courses. I said, I can teach you, but I wouldn't charge you. Said, it will not work. You have to charge. I said, I will not charge you. I can teach you, but I will not charge. The person meditating and experience slowly. Say, I can keep my eyes closed and anticipating why I'm not charging. So person cannot open the eyes, look at me, but keeping eyes closed, anticipating why I'm not charging. And the 10 minutes later, person opens the eyes. I said, it's only one thought I had in my mind. Why you are not charging me? I said, that's good. So before you were meditating, how many thoughts you had? Like lots of them, but now you only had one thought. So why I'm not charging you? So it is working. So after certain time, the person regularly practicing, I explain him meditation is not something that you can have in the future. It is not going to happen in the future. It is happening right now. Whatever is happening in your awareness, in your consciousness, just be with it. Even the thoughts are coming, be with them. If not, breath is happening, be with the breath. It's about you. It's not about what you can become. It's about who you are right now, not what you would like to be in the future. The person starts becoming calm, breath go deeper over long period of time. Person is meditating, and then it's very high profile person. The person goes to interview, and the person said, I did not get the job because I was told I'm too calm for that job to manage lots of number of people in the especially financial sector. Said, I'm too calm to have that job. I look very relaxed. And the person got all the interviews gone through. And in the last interview, he or she, I can't disclose, got rejected. And they came along, complained. And if this person goes along, try to motivate his friends, telling his story of it's so calming, so relaxing, I could not even get my job because I was so calm. It's not a good reference. So make sure that your reference is something that is inspiring. Sometimes your personal experience may not be applicable to all of you, all of them. Some people may like to be stressful. I had one friend of mine, a student, he said, He was very young when he started the job, and he had to basically look himself very stressed and aged so he can fit along with the elderly, with mature people, because he was in his 20s and he wanted to do the job where the people 40 plus doing it. So he wanted to be high profile job to look himself very frowning, very angry, and he's very calm person. I know him, very calm. So this outside facade, he used meditation to create a different facade to be stressful. So meditation can do many things depending what you are after. So when you have your experience, personally share your experience with them, and genuine experience. Not you want to uh, feed your ego to look how great I am, how ungreat you are because you don't meditate. Not that intention will be good enough if person likes it, fine. Or give them a direction where they can go and find who can help them to meditate. Whoever sent meditate question, please can you unmute and talk? Let me see.
Hi, Yogi. Hi, Yogi.
I got the question. I got the question. A lot of people take easy way to doing the drugs and drinking. They are nowadays many drugs even for meditation. So its only difference is, are you aware? Are you fully conscious? Your meditation practice is to uplift your consciousness, uplift your awareness. When you go into a samadhi, you are aware that you are in samadhi. You are aware that you are meditating. I'm pretty sure those drugs were existed at the time of Buddha too. He could have taken it. He had access to everything. Why does he have to go through the penance and all the hardship of the life to learn meditation from different teachers, different places, and understand his path was not to drug. He want to witness the rising of the consciousness and maintain that consciousness. So, in your question, Maribela, lots of people take path of drugs and drinking. They are different gunas in life. They are gunas, tamas, rajasic, and sattvic. According to their level of consciousness, their awareness, what is suitable for them in their life, how they can find a peace, how they relate with the peace, how they can find to be, you can call it in tranquility or in a peaceful state of mind, their path. As I know some people, they take drugs, they drink, but they also meditate. They are trying to escape from that drug path or from drinking path. So they have tried everything that you can put it on, but they have also experienced something greater in meditation that they would like to have or become deeper connection to it as well. So according to their level of consciousness, people choose their path. Somebody on a tamasic path, you can tell them to do sattvic practice if they cannot relate with it. If they do, they may will do it one time, two time, and they'll go back again. So it is a progressive approach. You have to unmute yourself if you like to say something.
That Thank you, Yogi. Yes, when I asked you about that question, how to motivate people, well, maybe motivate wasn't the right choice of word, but what I meant is how to bring people into the yoga path, especially into meditation. And their answer is, oh, I'm just going to smoke a joint or get drunk. You just gave me the answer why. And also, earlier you were saying, who doesn't like being with themselves? These people don't like being with themselves and realizing who the real them is. And I think that's why they choose the escape. Um, they prefer to escape via drugs and alcohol.
That is their path. If they want to escape, but they cannot escape. Remember, they may look like they're escaping, but they are not escaping. When they are in public domain, they are escaping. They go back to the room and they banging the head up against the wall, saying, "I will never do it again." I know many people do that. I will never do it again, but discipline is lacking. So they go back again to do it again. So their ecosystem is not there for them. They don't have support system, their circle of friends, the lifestyle, and also the whatever situation circumstance they are living in, the life does not allow them to make that transition sometimes. They would like to make a change, but they can't make a change because the ecosystem around them is not providing that environment. That's why we used to have monasteries, ashrams. When you want to take something, you go away. And you can't go straight to the practice. You do a 40-day or 50-day of fast, living very penance life, tapas life. To understand if something comes very easy, nowadays you practice yoga, you pay, and you think you're getting it. Not really. Till your tapas is coming into the practice, till you start penance through the practice, it will not grow. Depend how dedicated you are, how relatable you are to yourself. And who does not like, they are drinking because they want to be with themselves. They are escaping whatever circumstances they are around. So they are escaping so they can be with themselves. But they are choosing the path that temporary and same time causing some damage to their nervous system and their consciousness. And when you are influenced by drugs, you are not fully conscious, you are not fully aware. You don't know what you have done because your tamas increases. Tamas basically means inertia, ignorance, arrogance, lethargic nature. So you want to increase the tamas. You want to be in peace. That's why you increase in tamas. Sometimes they say ignorance is bliss. The statement ignorance is bliss. They don't want to know anything. They just want to remain ignorant so they can be happy by themselves. The more they get to become aware and conscious, harder it may become for them to cope with themselves. So they want to go back to tamas, so where they can feel comfortable in their awareness. So similarly, the they are many drugs. People even just take them so they can be in a comfort of mindfulness. Like people get smoke marijuana and they think they are meditating. Not really. You have numb your brain. Like you take. I think I told you some time ago. I took a half of ibuprofen one time. It was I think 2016 or 17 or 18, I think, 2018. I came from India and I lifted quite heavy thing and then twisted my back. And I have to teach the teacher training next day. And I was in a deep pain in my back, in my hip or my lower back. I think I clicked it. And I can now sit down. I ask for painkiller. They recommend two ibuprofen every 4 hours, and I have to teach for or practice for a good 8 or 10 hour of training. I say I will not. I take half I will be at around 10:30 or 11 o'clock in the morning. And I was high till 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the evening. I was high. Then I called my friend. I said, I have the entire packet. I don't need to meditate. I can just take one tablet every day. So I will be high. It's like a very good feeling of meditation that I had. I'm not promoting that you should take ibuprofen for the meditation, but it did only affected a work with me because I don't take painkiller. I don't take ibuprofen because it was for me uh, second time in my life I took a painkiller. So that made me a high, half a ibuprofen. Can you imagine the what any drug will do to my nervous system? So again, the purity of your nervous system makes big difference to yourself. So I suggest avoid drugs if you can, avoid painkillers, try to meditate if you can. That's enough for today. Namaste everyone. Hari Om.